Tammy from An Accidental Life here, and the title of this video is YouTube Safety Tips and an update. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get into the YouTube safety tips. All right, now on my channel, I'm very small yet. I think I was at 60 subscribers right now, and I'm growing, and that's great. And thank you to all of you that subscribe. I'm hoping that I grow, and I'm looking forward to getting to be 100 because I'm starting to see that little milestone. But I'm not sure. Some channels do giveaways when they reach a certain goal, and I'm not sure I'm going to do it for 100. I might, if I decide that I want to do t-shirts, like Teespring type things. One thing, like I make jewelry, so not this is not anything I can do, but I make jewelry, and I enjoy making jewelry, and that would be a great idea for a giveaway maybe. But I would worry about, like what if, they had a child and they got to it and they choked or something like that. So it's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to do that. So I will think about it at some point in time. Yep. But I have to, make sure what the legal things would be so that I have no liability with it. And so, that's one thing to think about. Gift cards, I want to make sure that they can't get my information if I purchase a gift card for them to give away. And then I don't know about the legal things about that. So I'll think about that. And I'm not sure what increments, maybe it wouldn't be until I get to 500 subscribers and then 1,000. I definitely would have to do something for 1,000 because at 1,000, you get a chance to go live now. You could do that before, but they changed the rules. Okay, so I'm excited that I'm at 60. Maybe I should do something at 100. Maybe something little at those 100 increments, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I have 2 other channels, and I am thinking about taking one of them down and combining it to this An Accidental Life channel because it's my main channel. And I'm just not sure about it because I have to see if I'm spending money on those. But, so that's something I'm thinking about. And the other thing is that I'm not sure, because those could be series on this channel, which is what my children reminded me of. So I maybe can do that. So I'm thinking about doing that. The other thing is that, so those are all parts of safety in a sense, and also organization of your channel. The other thing is that recently a friend of mine through YouTube got into something with one of her subscribers. There was something where someone was one of her friends through YouTube, or subscriber friend, or maybe she knows her personally. I'm not really sure about that part. But this person gave something away to someone who seemed to be needy. It was a fellow crafter. And it turned out that this person really was scamming her. And of course she was upset, tried to warn some other subscribers, tried to warn her about him publicly, and then she ended up getting death threats from this person because they were they felt humiliated and so on. my friend who, talked about, I mean, these ladies are really actually physically now scared of this person, which, here are my tips. Never call someone else out on someone else's YouTube channel, folks. You're going to hurt that person whose channel you were on, not you, which makes you not so great, really, if you think about it. 2, if you're going to give something away, you give it away. Like I was talking about giveaways. I can't, if somebody's going to make fun of me or somebody is going to, use it, I don't have any control over what happens after it leaves me. Okay, so I have to think about the consequences because I wouldn't want anyone hurt. Like I was talking about that jewelry. It's something you have to think about. The other thing you have to think about is it has to be, it's a giveaway. You're giving something away. Whenever you give something to charity, you have to hope that they're going to use it for the purpose they said they were. It isn't in your hands. You've given it away. The only thing you can get from that is you learn a lesson. You can tell your friends privately, like, what this person should have said instead of saying it out loud. This person is a thief. They really, you should check. You shouldn't be giving away to this person out publicly. No, you say, I have some information to you, to give you on the safety of giving things away. Or I have some information to you about giving things away. Period. Don't even say safety, anything. Something that would be intriguing and, that they will message you so that you can privately talk to them. If they don't message you and ask you what was that about, you have to just walk away. Or if you know how to contact them, message them privately. Okay. You don't even have to ask them to message you. If you know how to contact them, email them, message them privately about it. Sometimes people will have emails in their description of themselves. That's what you do. Do it privately. Don't do it out in public. You endanger you endanger others. In this case, this person got death threats. Another person who it ended up being talked about on their channel got death threats from this person. When people are being con men, basically, or con women, they don't have the same moral scruples that you and I might have. So do not do it. You do not know who these people are unless you know them in your real life and what they're capable of. So be very careful. Okay. If you have it to give away, then give it. Give it freely. If it's going to hurt you financially to give something away, then you can't. All you can do is give them your support. I hope you get the materials you need. I will send my prayers to you. Don't put yourself into some kind of a bind that it would make you feel really, really like you were hurt. And once you give it away, you've given it away. All you can do is learn. Next time I'll be more careful about who I will give things to. That's all you can do. Okay? My little tips on YouTube safety and your giveaways or whatever you're going to do, or, as you interact with people on the internet. Be careful. Don't give out personal information. Don't be confrontational. If you give things, give them freely. Okay. Now, getting back to, and also, of course, when you give money, do it through a secure system. And I always pray a little bit every time I do that, but, and I don't do it very often. It has to be somebody I know almost somehow in real life before I do. But at any rate, and I want you to be safe. Now, why didn't I have a video up last week? Usually I've been giving at least one. Even with my eye surgery, I made videos ahead. I waited until this healed and so on. I usually try to post something around Sunday or Monday. The reason why I did not last week, you haven't seen many videos go up, and I didn't even work on any last week. My husband, when I met him, lived with his sister, his youngest sister, who was 8 months older than me, and she was a little older than him. Okay. And they were the two closest in age of 7. And we, of course, our families were close. I have many memories of them being here. I have many memories of my children going on overnights to her house. I have memories of things that we did together just as sister-in-laws. Really terrific memories. Not enough memories because our lives were busy, and you always think there's more time. My sister-in-law was diagnosed with leukemia 3 months ago, and we had hoped it would be a much longer battle. I think my husband was hoping like for 7 years or more. We had 3 months. We were able to say our goodbyes, and that's a blessing. We had not been able to see her through those 3 months because the immune system is weak, and the treatments weaken them further, and she never got to the stage of being able to even be ready for a bone marrow transplant, but she didn't do well with the chemo. And so it has been a difficult little period here. And I think it will be. She'll be definitely missed. I feel like she was sort of the heart of our family, and that's real tough to lose. Just a wonderful, wonderful person. Anyway, so that's one reason why. And then, of course, my eye was not doing well at all last week. I was really getting frustrated with it, but I finally got so upset on my personal Facebook page. I posted, this is what it looked like before. And yet last week I had like a lump here and a lump here. And I traded 1 lump for 2, and it was gone after the biopsy. I didn't want to have this surgery until October. So I was really upset, but I don't know. I should have said that sooner because I should have posted sooner because I think my friends prayed for me or something, because it was like, it started getting better the next day. So thank you to my friends. Anyway, and the power of prayer. So, sometimes I guess you have to get frustrated, or maybe that just like, oh, oops. God goes, oops, yeah, we'll send our healing angel there. That was a little goof up there. Sorry about that. So, anyway, I don't know. I don't know why my sister-in-law couldn't be healed. I don't understand why we couldn't have had more time, but it's her time. Her work was done, apparently, and she's moved on to another realm and has greater things to do. But anyway, so it was an interesting week. The really good thing is my daughter was home, spent some quality time with us. Our son didn't make it home because he's going to be home later this summer and this fall, and he was on it. Plus, he was on a vacation with his wife, so it made it a little tricky. So he was not able to make it home, but he certainly was there in thought and spirit, I think. So yeah, so that's why I wasn't on. So I've gotten to the end of this video. I've tried to record it 3 times now. This is the 3rd time charm. I think I will probably put this one up. Again, I'm going to reiterate that first point because it's the main point of this video. Give things away freely. No strings attached. No expectations of the recipient. Be careful not to be scammed in the first place. If you can't afford to lose something that you put yourself out for, then don't do it. If you get scammed, learn from it. If you know about someone, and you're concerned, truly concerned about that person being duped, do that privately, because you become no better when you do it publicly than the person who scammed. And what can happen is you could have a misconception. At the best, it could be a legal problem that you could get yourself into. At the worst, well, someone could get hurt. So just don't do that. If you have something to tell on someone, tell the authorities if you get scammed. If you want to warn people, do it privately in a message. And if you're threatened, you definitely need to tell the authorities. Let them handle it. Well, I've got to get back to some work here, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing right now. This is a project. Right over here are some beads that my daughter and her fiance sorted, and I have things I have to make for their wedding. Over here are the things that I have, plus a little bit more of a couple of different bead boxes that I need to finish projects for so that I can post those videos. All of these, I have 3 labeled and 2 in a cupboard already. I have to be labeled. This is just a part of my bead and jewelry making materials, but it's the main bulk of my beads, I would say. So I have to get that sorted today. I have a couple over there on the chair. And these are their rejects that I have to get in boxes. So, you know, so that's some of the things that I'm doing this week. And hopefully I'll have a video up with a house tour sometime this summer before the big shower that we're going to be having for my daughter. And looking forward to that. I'm trying to take little clips of things it's like pre-hoarder house and nice new is what I'm hoping for. Because seriously, I am trying to pare down some things. Anyway, yeah, it's really got to be happening. Anyway, back to the main focus of this little have to take physical threats seriously. Authorities are the only way to handle it. Other things, like a scam, again, message the individual privately if you can. If not, never call anyone out publicly, never name the person. And just ask the person that you think that is being scammed, that you cannot contact, to message you privately. You have information for them that you want them to know. Simple as that. So, until next time, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and please do subscribe to my channel. Usually it's not quite so dark. I try to do happier things on this channel and fun things. So, it used to be called an accidental retiree, but hey, the things I do, anyone can do. You don't have to be retired. The fun I have, anyone can have. You don't have to be old and retired. So anyway, have fun, and I hope you come back to an accidental life, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.